Happy spring equinox. it's it's like the new year. Happy New Year's. But seriously, this is the time you can choose whatever you want. You can make your own realities right now, and humanity is choosing their own realities. Right now is the time we got to choose whether we want to be free or not, or whatever. I don't know why you wanted to choose being enslaved, since we've been that way for uh, 12,500 years or more, um, since the fall. Anyway, I'm happy that it's turning out the way it is for myself and my wife and my family. Um, I'm hoping that the rest of humanity can wake up. I know that some will fight to maintain their slavery, their extinction, which doesn't make any sense at all, but I'll be damned if they won't. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of heartbreaking. Um, anyway, I wanted to make this transmission. There's it's time. I'm just telling you, the future's looking bright. It's looking great for humanity. It's going like two different directions, but you choose the path you want to go on. I'd choose the path of the heart. Um, that one's free and happy, and you get to choose. I mean, we're all powerful beings. We get to create whatever we want. So why not create the existence you want? We're gonna need some. I mean, there's a new reality coming. And this old world's gonna crumble. The 3D pillars are crumbling, and it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to take, because they're gonna be able to see things they didn't want to see. There's gonna be disclosures, all sorts of things coming up. Um, uh, People are going to start to learn the truth that they've been deceived their whole lives, and that everything they've ever been taught, and everything they've ever learned in schools, and everything. Myself, I didn't fall for it. I just said, fuck this. I don't believe anything you guys are saying. And I've been in trouble most of my life, but, whatever. I'm still not going to believe you type situation. And then, they resort to... There's a lot of fear going on in that other... this opposing agenda, because here you are with face paint and a flag, and they got sonic weaponry and shit pointed at you. That's a lot of fear, man. I don't know, but anyway, I think we get to choose what we want. It's kind of a lazy day for me. It's a nice Sunday. It's been raining all day. A little chillier outside. Yeah, I kind of like it like that, but then again, I like to go out into nature. I mean, we've been out today, but it's raining, so you get wet, which is fine. If you get to see the rainbows in the sky, I live in a place where there's rainbows in the clouds, and diamonds in the tree leaves, and the plants are talking to me, and it's a magical world. And it's thanks to a few people who helped me along my path. It hasn't been easy. I literally got to see like everybody I ever loved just not. I don't know what that was. But it's my own distortions is all it was. I had a lot to work through, and I'm still working through them. And see, if I can do it, anybody can. So all it takes is some focus. Remain aware of what's going on. Remember, the world is not what it appears to be. So everything that happens is telling you something. It's telling you something you got to work on, or giving you clues of what's coming up, or giving you clues about the past. Usually about the past. If you're just starting out on this, it's going to be about your past. And you get to recapitulate that, and then you can start to see these patterns forming in your life, And then what you want to do is you want to like not do. It's called not doing. You don't do the same things. You do like the polar opposite of what it is you usually do. So if you're used to like cleaning the house and everything's got to be perfect and stuff, if fuck it, just don't take a shower for a week and don't clean anything. Just don't do it. And see if that doesn't collapse your whole reality, and see what that does. Because what you want to do is collapse these realities that we're stuck in. If it seems like Groundhog's Day, then you want to collapse these realities. And it's kind of fun collapsing them just to see what happens. It's kind of different. I collapsed, and I've been collapsing my whole life. I've been collapsing this, that, and the other thing. And it's been crazy. And yesterday, me and my wife were like walking around in vertigo. It was like, it's like, whoa! It looks like felt like, what's that movie called? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, when they're just getting into town. They took a bunch of mescaline or something, and they can barely walk. We were just kind of like that. I don't know what that was, but there's something coming. There's something coming in, some kind of light frequencies, some coded frequencies coming in. And holy schmoly, this ascension stuff is pretty wild, but we kind of love it. Actually, really love it. And to get contact with Guardian Christos Emerald Covenant races is kind of special. And you get to learn your purpose on this planet. It's not really what you thought it was, and you're more than what you ever thought. So, and I know there's a lot of people going through a lot of things right now, and it's okay. It's going to be okay. There's just there's a purpose for it, and we all get to go through it. And I don't know. There's a few individuals I feel for greatly. Some that we get to meet our whole new families, and there may be interdimensional beings that you've never met before. Your family starts turning on you. You never know what's going to happen right now, because some people will fight to keep this 3D reality alive, even though it's crumbling right before your eyes. And it's like crazy. But, we're going to need a lot of people to reconstruct a new world. And we got to choose how we want it to be. It's up to humanity to choose this. It's not up to other extra-dimensional, interdimensional, ultra-dimensional beings. It's up for humanity to decide this. So choose now. They're handing out positions right now, and you get to choose what you want. All you have to do is wake up and come to your calling. And I'm telling you what, the future is bright. It's really, really bright, and it's looking pretty darn good. I'm telling you, it's looking great. I'm very happy to be in alignment with what we're going to be doing. So get ready to rock this world. This is going to be great. I'm telling you, I hardly wait. Chewbacca's coming with me, and Scooch is coming with me. That's my two dogs, and my kitty cat Billy. He's we got quite the crew around here. And then I've got two toads too. I don't know if we've named them yet, but I think my wife has. And they come out. They like to listen to her play the drums, and they come out of their cave just to listen to her play the drums. It's crazy. So once you find out you're connected to everything, you can actually communicate with everything. And you quit watching the freaking news. Go out and talk to the trees. The trees will give you the news of what's going on in the planet. They're interconnected. They've got a whole new network. They got their whole network planetary wide. You can just talk to the trees and they'll tell you. Although there's some karma with the trees, because we haven't really treated anything very, very nicely. So you might have to work through some karma. But once you do, you'll be able to communicate with these beings. And it's worth doing because then you get to see that you're more powerful than you ever thought. Because we're symbiotic creatures. We connect to everything anyway. It's beings of light. These light fibers thread into everything, everywhere. And if it's popping up in your field and it's showing up in your life, then it's telling you something. You got to be aware of what that is. And once you establish communication with your higher self will know how to speak to you and tell you what you need to do in that particular situation. And it could be something simple, just like something driving by. Shit, I've seen some wild shit. Just crazy shit. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere, a clown riding by on a bicycle. What the hell is that? It's like, this is crazy, you know? And that's fun. It's kind of fun. It's like, okay, now that you figure out this is kind of fun, now let's have fun with it. So anyway, that's my message. I wanted to just say Happy New Year and Happy Spring Equinox. It's a glorious time to be alive, and just be grateful to be alive and have the gift of life so we can ascend. This ascension is great. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll get some stuff going here. I just got to get my shit together.